Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, Classic Doctor Who, back on the channel. And I just love watching Classic Doctor Who. And today we're here to talk about the third episode of this serial, being The Keys of Marinus. This episode being The Screaming Jungle, episode 23 of the season. And obviously, spoilers ahead if you haven't checked it out. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a Classic Doctor Who episode. And of course, hit the like button if you're enjoying the reviews. Enjoy. So, this episode was just, I think this is the funniest episode I think we've seen. It was just basically them fighting against vines, as they're on the hunt for the keys. I'm so glad they cut Susan for most of this episode because, oh my God, she's just a bad actress. I think there's nothing more you could say about that. I'm going to say it in every video I think ever. But I believe it's actually the first episode where the Doctor doesn't feature as well. So that is a crazy thing. It's a Doctor Who episode without the Doctor. And that is what I love about this. The show isn't determined by how good Hartnell is. It's determined how good the companions are. And again, Ian Chesterton carries the episode, playing with the factor of needing to find the keys and then, getting through the wall, and then Susan and the other two going ahead. So they're all in three groups now. So they're all in different places. They're having to deal with the elements of the vines and the whispers, the booby traps, and it was just really cool. And then the character they introduced, who the other guy who was involved in the episode, ultimately died by getting strangled. And then he obviously got freed, but I think he was strangled that much. He ultimately was killed. And I just think this episode was a bit of poor acting, but it was a nice episode. Nothing too crazy about it, nothing too mental to talk about. But yeah, we got to see a bit of Barbara and Ian working together to solve the case, to find the key, to then go to a frozen point in time where it's probably below zero, as they established, which obviously they're not wearing the clothing for it. So Barbara's like, I don't think I can move. My body won't move. And he's like, we have to. You just have to. You're gonna die. So I think Ian is the driving force, and it's cool how Susan and Barbara had a moment saying it's cool how Ian always looks out for them, and Ian is like the protector and the person who looks out for the group, and he just keeps doing it episode in, episode out. I think this is a very good midpoint as well. We're getting a bunch of the keys, we're establishing the characters in the group and what their goal is, and these other characters and all these other locations. I think that's so cool for Doctor Who. The weather, the vines, the voices, the acid river, whatever it may be. I believe the concept's really cool. It's not your typical aliens. It's things that are scary and can affect a normal human being. Seeing vines move and hearing whispers of horror, it truly makes you think about the danger you're in. And I believe Ian handles it the best. He comes off strong and powerful and smart, but he has obviously fear inside of him, but he manages to deal with it very well and comforts Barbara and Susan very well. And I just think this episode was a really cool, nice episode. About an 8 out of 10. Just because the way Ian was standing on vines at times, or pulling them down, or using axes for things, it was just like, and when Barbara was underneath the net, I was like, just pull it off. Pull it off and kick the crap out of him. And then he steps out of the room and gets strangled. It's just like, help. 40 times there on Doctor Who Classic. But another good episode. Go check it out for yourself. I'm enjoying Classic Doctor Who so much. And obviously only 3 episodes left of this serial. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like. Take care. Goodbye.